We have here a statement that says, to multiply the first two numbers given as parameters on the command line in the variable p in a shell, use the expression p equal apostrophes command expr $1 multiplied by $2 and apostrophes. The statement is false, and the student's question is, isn't this statement supposed to be true? We also have a very similar statement for which the answer is true, and one student wrote to me, I don't want to bother you for nothing, but I spent 5 minutes with two other colleagues on this question. Is there something different that we don't see? And that was very amusing to me. And now I dare you to see those two statements, pause the video, and write in the comments if you can spot the difference. So let's take them one by one. The expression in the first statement, it's enclosed into single quotes. And we talked about single quotes in the first lecture on slide 23. There we said that, for instance, if you have arguments that have within them spaces, then we have to enclose the arguments in order to be seen as one single argument into single quotes or double quotes. And that's why we are using those quotations to group more words into a single string. And again, in the second lecture on slide 13, we talked about avoidance mechanisms, and we have three types of avoidances through backslash, single quotes, and double quotes. With single quotes, we avoid the special meaning of any character. That means that, for instance, in our expression, the special meaning of the dollar sign will be avoided. So $1, for instance, and $2 won't be evaluated, and they won't be replaced with their corresponding value. Instead, they will be seen as normal characters. So the dollar sign will be seen as a simple character. So we can test our expression by writing a shell. We have the variable p, to which we are giving the value expression of $1, which is the first parameter, multiplied by $2, which is supposed to be the second parameter, and we output the value of variable p. And when we run the shell with two values, we see, as we explained, that actually the value of the variable p will be the simple string. The second expression is encapsulated in backquotes. We have talked about backquotes in lecture 2, slide 14, when we talked about the substitution mechanisms. And backquotes, it's called, according to the Bash cookbook book, command substitution, because everything that is encapsulated into backquotes, the command is run and the output of the command is put instead of the entire structure which is encapsulated in backquotes. To verify this, we are going back to our shell and we modify so that the variable p will take the expression and this time encapsulate it into backquotes. We run again the shell with two parameters and we see that we now get the result of the command, which is evaluating the arithmetical expression of multiplication between the two parameters that are given.